Have you ever wondered how everyday items can be used in survival situations? Welcome to a journey of discovery, where we explore the extraordinary potential of the ordinary. In our world, nothing is mundane. Every item you see around you can play a crucial role in your survival. That's right. The key to survival often lies not in specialized equipment, but in the creative use of everyday items. Today, we're going to delve into over 300 survival uses of items you can find around your house, in your car, or even on your person. We'll be learning about everything from the versatile uses of alcohol and drinking straws, to the survival potential of bandanas, ammo cans, and even diapers. And that's just the tip of the iceberg, so buckle up and prepare to see the world in a whole new light. Keep watching, as some of these survival uses will surprise you. Did you know that alcohol is not just for drinking? It's true. This common household item has a range of uses in survival situations that you might not have considered. Let's start with one of the most crucial: disinfecting wounds. In a pinch, alcohol can be used to clean and sterilize a wound, helping to prevent infection. And it's not just your body that can be cleaned. Alcohol is also great for sanitizing tools or surfaces. But that's not all. Alcohol can also be a valuable ally when you need to start a fire. It's highly flammable, and a small amount can help get a fire going when other methods fail. Imagine the scenario. The sun has set and you're in the wild with no source of light. Alcohol can come to the rescue again. Soaked in a piece of cloth and lit, it can serve as a makeshift lamp, providing much-needed light. The next time you have a bottle of alcohol, remember it can be a lifesaver. Ever thought a drinking straw could save your life? A question that may seem far-fetched, but in the world of bushcraft survival, it's not as crazy as it sounds. Drinking straws? Yes, you heard it right. Let's dive into how these everyday items can be a game-changer in survival situations. For starters, they can serve as an improvised water filter. Yes, it's a rudimentary solution, but it can help remove larger impurities from water. But that's not all. Straws can be a lifesaver in other ways too. They can be used for storing spices, salt, or sugar. Just seal the ends and voila, you have a waterproof container. And guess what? You can also use them to carry medicine. Just fill the straw, seal the ends, and you've got yourself a tiny protective capsule. So next time, don't just throw away those straws. These slender tubes might just save your life one day. Aluminum foil, a survival tool in your kitchen drawer. This shiny, lightweight material is more than just a handy wrap for leftovers. In a survival situation, it can be a lifesaver. Need to cook without a pot? No problem. Aluminum foil can be formed into a makeshift cooking pan. Signal for help? Easy. The reflective surface of the foil can catch the sun's rays and act as a distress signal. And believe it or not, this versatile material can even help you keep your tools sharp. By folding it several times and using it to hone the blade of your knife, you can maintain a sharp edge when you need it most. From cooking and signaling to sharpening tools, aluminum foil is a multitasker in the realm of survival. So, the next time you're packing for a camping trip or preparing a survival kit, don't forget to include a roll of this household staple. Keep some aluminum foil handy, it's more useful than you think. A bandana, not just a fashion accessory. This humble piece of cloth, no more than a square yard in size, is a survivalist's dream. Its versatility is truly astounding. One of its most crucial uses in survival situations is as a water filter. It won't purify your water, but it can certainly remove larger particles before you boil it. In a pinch, you can also use it as a dust mask, protecting your lungs from airborne particles. This becomes essential in arid environments or during a forest fire. But that's not all. A bandana can also serve as a makeshift bag or pouch. Just tie the corners together and voila, you have a carry-all for foraging or storing other survival essentials. And let's not forget its original purpose: a sweatband, a heat shield, a bandage, or a cool compress. So next time you step out, don't forget this unassuming piece of cloth. A bandana, a simple piece of cloth with so many survival uses. Duct tape, the ultimate survival tool. This unassuming roll of adhesive tape holds a world of potential when you're in a pinch. Imagine a scenario where your tent has a tear. Rather than sleep exposed, a strip of duct tape can seal the gap, keeping you dry and warm. Or consider a situation where you need a makeshift container. Fold a piece of duct tape onto itself and voila, you've got a waterproof pouch. But the power of duct tape doesn't end there. It can even have medical applications. Picture this: you're out in the wilderness and you cut yourself. With no medical supplies in sight, what do? You can use duct tape as a makeshift bandage. While it's not a permanent solution, it can certainly keep a wound clean until you can get proper medical attention. So, from repairing gear to creating shelters to emergency medical aid, the possibilities are nearly endless. Duct tape, don't leave home without it. The plastic bag, often overlooked yet invaluable. Now let's talk about this unassuming hero of survival situations. Plastic bags, you see, are more than just carriers for your groceries. They can be lifesavers in a pinch. Imagine you're out in the wild and you need to transport water from a stream to your campsite. A plastic bag becomes your portable water carrier. Or suppose it starts raining unexpectedly. A plastic bag can be fashioned into a rain hat or a poncho, protecting you from the elements. And let's not forget the health and safety aspects. In the absence of gloves, a plastic bag can serve as a barrier between you and possible contaminants, keeping you safe when handling potentially hazardous materials. In a survival situation, the most mundane objects can become your greatest allies. And in this case, it's the humble plastic bag. So next time you come across one, remember it's a plastic bag, a survival tool you never thought of. We have covered just a few everyday items that can be lifesavers. As we've journeyed through the world of bushcraft survival skills, we've discovered that ordinary, everyday items can turn into extraordinary survival tools. From the warming properties of alcohol to the life-saving potential of a drinking straw, each item we've discussed holds a wealth of untapped potential. Who would have thought that aluminum foil could serve as a vital tool in a survival situation? Its versatility knows no bounds. And let's not forget the humble bandana, a simple piece of cloth that can transform into a makeshift bag, a bandage, or even a water filter. We've delved into the power of duct tape, an item that can mend, secure, and even save lives in dire circumstances. It's a perfect example of an everyday item often overlooked that holds immense survival potential. The plastic bag, much maligned in our day-to-day lives, can be a lifesaver when you're in a pinch. From collecting water to keeping your gear dry, it's an item that should never be underestimated. These are just a few examples of how you can turn what seems like mundane items into vital survival tools. The key is to think creatively, to look beyond an item's intended use and see its potential in a survival situation. But this is just the tip of the iceberg. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of everyday items out there that can be used in unexpected ways to aid in survival. We encourage you to continue exploring, continue learning, and continue thinking outside the box. Bushcraft survival isn't about having the most expensive gear or the latest gadgets. It's about knowing how to make the most of what you have at your disposal. It's about understanding your environment and adapting to it using the tools you have on hand. So, as we wrap up this journey, we leave you with this thought. Remember, in a survival situation, it's not just what you have, but how you use it that counts.